Hello everyone. Just a quick note before we start. If you spot any mistake, don't hesitate to mention them. This video isn't 100% formal or expert level. It's simply based on what I have learned so far and and I want to pass that knowledge to you and hopefully make things easier for anyone who's learning about research. So yeah, let's get started. In today's video, we will be talking all about research, which includes what is research, its purpose, its type, method, process, example, quality, ethic, summary, and lastly, a question that you can ask in the comment section. What is research? When you hear the name research, what is the first thing that pops up in your brain? Research. Focus on the word. It means that they do research on the past papers and then improvement slow by slow. So research is a systematic progress used to answer questions using evidence and data to basically increase your knowledge, fill the gap in the past research, or confirm existing theory, thereby to carefully draw conclusion of these unknown questions or these unanswered questions. So research is a way to find new knowledge. It collect and analyze data carefully and based on that it draw conclusion. As I said, it helps solve problems or answer question. It's basically a cycle of question, analyzing that and conclusion. And that cycle goes and on for other scholars. What is the purpose of a research? The purpose of research is to find out what is known, what isn't known, and what we can develop further to improve our daily life. But there isn't any specific examples of purpose of research, but according to the book Essential of Research Design and Methodology, there are four major purposes of doing a research. The first one is exploration, to find or discover new ideas, areas, or concepts, or even phenomena. Now, if I give you an example of exploration, it's for example, exploring how social media affects students' creativity, right? Now, let's move on to the second, which is description. To describe what exists and how it looks or behaves. For example, describing the behavior of customer during online shopping. The third one is explanation. An explanation it is to describe, to understand why something happened or the cause behind it. Example, why do certain plants grow faster under specific light? And lastly, we have prediction and control. As you can tell, prediction is we do research to predict things and control it by desired outcomes. For example, predicting economic trends based on data or using research to control population level. In short and in easy terms, research discover the what, why, and what will happen next. Types of research includes basic research, applied research, action research, descriptive research, and lastly analytic research. We will start with basic research. What does basic research even means? It means that basic research just expand our general understanding without providing an product to solve the problem or solve the question. It is just for basic research is just for other scholars to build and product, study that research, and on base of that they can create an product. In basic research, we just gain more knowledge or expand it. For example, it studying human brain memory process. Now, in applied research, it is a bit different. In applied research, we do research to solve a real world problem, to build a product that will help people. In action research, we improve methods or practice with a certain setting. For example, a teacher testing a new technique style in her class, right? So we improve on the past research, and so that's how what is action research. While in description research, we describe situation on or phenomena as they are. In analytic research, we explain causes, effect, or relation between variables. Example: analyzing why one fertilizer increase plant growth faster than other. So yeah, if I make it short, basic research means knowledge to gain more knowledge. Applied research means solution to a problem. Action research mean improvement, making improvement. Description mean observation to see how certain phenomena will work. And analytic mean explanation. Okay, so let's move on the next slide. Research methods or methodology of research. We have three types of methods that we can use while doing a research. The first one is qualitative, second is quantitative, and the last one is both mixed. Now let's discuss what are these. Now, before we go forward, I just want to say that research methods are the tools and approaches used to collect and analyze data. Here are the three main types. Qualitative, focused on meaning, feeling, and behavior, not numbers. Second, so here are some examples that include interviewing, focus groups, observation, case studies, content analytics, and narrative research. In second, we have qualitative. Sorry, my mistake, it's quantitative. So, in second, we have quantitative. In quantitative, we focus on numbers and measure data, and we mostly use the charts table and the number in this type of research. For example, some example will include survey experiments, correlational studies, latitudinal studies, and etc. And finally, we have mix. In mix, we include both of the qualitative and the quantitative methodology. So yeah, in examples, we do have some steps or progress of how we do that mixed type, but these are the three main type of methods. In short, qualitative equals why and how. Quantitative equals to how much and how many. Mixed includes both at the same time. So now we have the research progress. How do we start a process the research process? So now how do we do or start in research? Here are the steps. Here are some main steps that you have to do while doing a research. The first one includes identify a problem or question. It can be in your field, it can be in your daily life, it can be any question, right? So when you choose that question, you have to move to the second question, which you have to review existing literature, which means you have to view articles, you have to view researches, many of researches, you have to view videos, you have to view every type of content that is related to your problem or your question. In third step, you now have to develop hypotheses based on that little bit of evidence or little bit of that product or data that you have. You have to now develop your hypothesis. So basically, hypothesis at that is that you think what is going like is going to be the solution, right? In the fourth step, you have to choose a research design, which I am going to explain in the most detailed playlist of what is research. Then you have to basically research design mean if it's going to be experimental, and if it's going to be non-experimental. And the fifth one is to collect data. Then, when you choose your research design, you are going to move forward with it, and then you have to collect data. In this step, you have to choose which methodology you are going to choose: quantitative, qualitative, or mix. For example, if you choose qualitative, you have to take interviews, talk to people, and things like that. But if you choose quantitative, you have to do surveys and do things that include with the numbers. In the six steps, you have to analyze the results. All of the data that you have been collected, you now have to analyze that data. And lastly, you have to publish your research by drawing a conclusion of your question. So, example of research study. So, in this slide, this is a very basic example of an research. So, we are going to go step by step and see how a research is done. Keep in mind, this is very basic. So, keep in mind, so just think of this situation as you and I are doing an research, right? And our topic or question is, do music make a student concentrate effective, right? Does music make student concentrate? So this is our question. Does listening to music improve student focus while studying? We will choose our methods. So our method is two groups. One will study and the other will not study with music. The one will study with the one of the group will study with the music, while the other group will not study with the music. Then we do our analytic, we collect our data and we analyze it. And the results come that students who listen to soft song focus better. So we draw our conclusion that yes, music can help improve concentration during study session, and we publish our research. Now here are some qualities of good research, and in the I also have written by who have said which author have said that these are the qualities of good research: systematic, logic, imperial, re- replaceable, meaning that the future scholar can replace your research while having improvement in their research, objective, valid and reliable, ethical, and lastly, analytic. Now we have ethics in research. First, be honest, no fake data. This is the first rule of doing and research. Protect participant privacy. In this case, you can get a sheet and get a sign from them of their permission if and ask them if they want to be included in your research. The third is get permission or consent, as I said. And the fourth is give credits to other people work or researchers. Like in the end of research, you can include a reference. Now coming to summary, it's just that question. What is research? Research is basically you identify a question that goes to data, you analyze it, and you draw a conclusion. It has two methods: qualitative and quantitative, and mixed. There are major types of research, which includes basic, applied action, descriptive, and analytic research. The fourth one is research progress, key steps: identifying a problem, collecting and analyzing data, and drawing conclusion. Good research is systematic, logical, imperial, ethical, and reliable. Uh, Research is viable in all fields. It can be in sociology, science, it can be in tech, business, any field. Research is part of it. Research is creating new knowledge. So, yeah, guys, that was it for today. I'm sorry for making this video too long, and my English is not my first language, so sorry for stuttering a lot. But yeah, if you have any question, you can just comment down below, and I will also add my Gmail or email in the comment section so you can email me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope you have found something valuable from this video. Thank you.